Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can watch me double my account in one trade. Now just imagine if you could double your trading account in one trade. There's all kinds of advantages to that. You can start stacking the doubling. In other words, you double and you double again and you double again, and you can really create huge balances on your account. But I'm going to show you the exact technique that I use to do that. As you may know, we have an EA, a Forex robot, that is called the Double in a Day Forex robot, and the reason for that is that it helps you double your account in one trade using a top-up method. So in other words, as the deal goes positive, it tops up and tops up and tops up, and after a while it doubles your account. So that's one way of doubling your account when trading the Forex market. Now on this page you'll see a little advert here which says, I will double your own Forex trading account or a refund. And in the process I will teach you how at the same time. So this is exactly what the webinar is all about. You're going to see live how I go through the process of finding deals to double Forex trading accounts. Now I did this on a one-on-one basis. So in other words, people supplied me with their accounts and I dialed into their trading platforms using Zoom. And I went through the process of how I analyze the market and find the best trade to double your account. And I then placed the trade on their account. And if the trade was not doubled, I would give them their money back. I in fact did 116 of these services and I only refunded 23 of them. So only a quarter of my trades were negative. The others were all nicely positive. So it was quite an interesting exercise. It was meant to be an educational exercise, but in the process also it confirmed the technique that I was using to find those really good trades that would double your account in one trade. So as I said, I'm going to go through this whole process in a webinar format. So it's going to be live. It's going to be a live account. And what you will see in the webinar is the preparation work that I do before the time, because I don't want to do calculations at really times when you're under extreme pressure. Those calculations need to be done before the time, so I do a lot of preparation. I do an environmental analysis to see what's happening in the market, what phases all the currencies are in, and so on. I do a high-level review where I identify some possible trades. Then I do a detailed currency review to have a closer look at those trades that I've identified, and then I do a short list of maybe 3 or 4, and I then select from the 4 one trade that I'm going to put into my account that will double the account if successful. So it's quite an exciting process, but at the same time it's educational, because I don't want you to look at me and say, oh, look, this is what he does. I want you to learn how to do it. And that's why I'm taking you through that process of learning how to do it. And I'm going to be doing a couple of these in webinar formats, and you can ask questions and all kinds of things in the webinars. Unfortunately, the results will only be known after the webinar. I'm going to place the deal in the webinar. Some of the deals will take a few hours to mature. Others will take possibly a day or 2. So we don't know the results at the time of the webinar, but certainly you can see the deal that's been placed and you can follow up afterward. Now, in preparation for this webinar, there are some free resources which you can go and find on our forum. It's the Simple and Easy series, which caters for entries and exits and how to manage deals in between. So go and have a look at that series. I'm going to be using a lot of the entry techniques in that series. There's also the lifestyle technique where I use similar type of technique. So those are the techniques I'm going to be using to enter and exit deals. Go and have a look at those. They're free. You can have a look at those courses in your own time before, and you'll get best benefit if you do that before the double your account in one trade webinar. So this webinar will be presented for the benefit of premium members of the forum, and to join the forum is $20. So in fact the webinar will be a $20 charge, except that you get a huge amount of other benefits when you join the forum, which is premium indicators, or huge discounts on our products, and a whole lot more. There's in fact 16 of these benefits, and that in fact is where you find how to book for this webinar. It's number 16, live double your account in one trade webinars. You just click on that link and you will get information on how to book for the webinar, and if you can't attend the webinar, so you can book over here. If you want to study the webinar afterwards, there are webinar recordings that will be posted in the forum, and then there's a opportunity for questions, answers and discussions of that particular session. And as I say, depending on how it all goes, we'll most probably have regular sessions such as these, because they are so educational and they teach people the process of identifying really good trades for Forex trading. So the process is simply go and join the premium forum if you're not already a member. If you are already a member, just go down to benefit number 16 and book your webinar well in advance. There are limited spaces, so they will reach a point where the webinar is full. We will record the webinar for those that can't be present at the particular time. We have created a time that is favorable for Australian, for African, for UK and Europe, and also for the East Coast of America. Most probably the only guys that are losing out are the West Coast of America, which might be a little bit early in the morning for them. So I'm quite excited about this webinar. There's been quite a big move towards manual trading with leveraged results. In other words, like double your account in one trade. I'll show you the exact technique that you can use to do that. The webinar will be on the 27th, so there's lots of time to book, but book early, as I said earlier. From me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.